Hi, this is Tony from Cooking Around. I've been having a lot of responses on my sausage recipes, especially in my house. People just love the sausages, especially Polish kielbasa. So what I did was I went out and I got myself some more kielbasa. Now, this is kiebasa de Virginia, they call it. And it's a very mild sausage, and it has a lot of garlic in it. And I'm going to show you how to cook this in a very, very fast way. It's still cold outside. It's not really ready for the barbecue, and I really don't want to sit outside and barbecue. So I'm going to show you how to make these really, really awesome indoors. Almost the same as barbecue. Not quite the same, but almost the same. So let's get started. So we got our kielbasa. They come tied up like this here, and what I like to do is just take down the bottom. Now, what I like to do here is just take off the little end pieces, just where they're tied, because sometimes they burn and I don't like it. So just take the end pieces off like that, and put that to the side. Now, take a real sharp handy knife and put your kielbasa that way. I'll put that so you can see better. And I want you to start slicing halfway through on the angle like this. So you get one slice, two slices, and it's about, what is it, a little more than 1/4 of an inch. There you go. And we just go all the way through until we reach the other side. Now be very careful when you reach the end, because the knife is very, very sharp. So it will look like that. Now what we do is now we reverse it, and now we cut it in the opposite direction on an angle. So it's going to look like that. So careful when you reach the end. And when you look at it, I want it to look like this. Now don't cut all the way through, because then it's going to fall apart on you. And I'm just going to finish this one and come back. Okay, I have a heavy fry pan here, and I take some cooking oil and just put about, what, 1 tablespoon, no more, and we wait for this to heat up. Okay, we move that all around, make sure that goes everywhere. There we go. And you take one of your sausages with the cut part up, and you put that down. And we just let that cook for about a minute or so. Now I have this on high, so once that has been about a minute and a half cooking one side, just flip her over to the other side. And then we're going to reduce the heat down. When it really starts to get going, this thing is going to be jumping all over the place. And I really want to get kind of a bit of a smoke taste in there. It's not like the outside barbecue, but as it's cooking and browning, it will create some type of smoke that will be embedded into the sausage. So I want you to cover it, and I will be back. Well, let's take a look at our sausages. I've been spinning them around. Now you can see it has a strong smoke coming through it, which is creating the smoke effect. So what we're going to do now is reduce it to medium-low, and we are now going to cook it slow. Believe me, this is going to taste absolutely awesome. And now what I do is I take them at this stage and just put them to the sides like this. And you can hear that, and cook it about a minute and a half cooking one side. Just flip her over to the other side. All right, and we're back. Now let's see how they look. There's certainly a lot of smoke, a lot of activity going in there, and that is what's giving us our smoke flavor. And how is that starting to look? There you go. So what I usually do now at this point is I put the top on, I turn the heat off, and I let that sit for about anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. Just like that, to finish off the sausage to cook better inside without burning it. Now, all I want to say now is thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much for sharing this recipe with me. This recipe is very simple, very fast, and the sausage will be absolutely awesome. So, see you again on my next cooking recipe. Thank you, and goodbye from Poland.